do your reading for February. So the question was, what do the most Pisces need to hear in February regarding any area of their life that is just like most pertinent, whether it's family, career, personal development, money, spiritual growth, any area, what is just the most important message that Pisces need to hear for February? And the answer you guys got is trust. Trusting yourself, trusting others, trusting life. This might be coming up because it might be that some of you are having a hard time with trust. It might be difficult to trust yourself, might be difficult to trust others. Would indicate that maybe something happened or some things have happened that would cause you not to trust, right? Betrayal or some things that may have happened, self-doubt, maybe, you know, there could be from others, there could be situations where there was betrayal. There could also be situations from your childhood where just some self-doubt is just kind of the norm in terms of survival for life, ways of being that you learned from childhood, not necessarily a specific thing that happened, but maybe a pattern of the way that your life was showing up, sort of the map of your life that you learned as a child to survive, that might have you sort of doubting yourself, that you can take care of yourself, that you can do well. Just trusting yourself could be from patterns of survival. I hope I'm saying that right. I can see what they're saying. I hear what they're saying. Does that make sense? So it could come from a specific event, from another person where there was betrayal, but it could also just come from a pattern, a map of life where you just kind of doubt yourself on a regular basis. Yogananda is coming in to say choose peace. These two words are profound, mainly to make the choice, that deliberate choice, you know, choice point is what they're saying. Make the decision that you're going to choose peace. You're going to choose trust, you know. You're going to choose to trust yourself. It feels like for some of you, we're trying to reach as many Pisces as possible. For some of you, it's just a matter of choice. Easier said than done. But choosing peace. So Yogananda is with you. So he's sort of bringing you peace. He's bringing you the feeling of peace. He says you can pause the video and feel into the energy of peace that he carries, and inviting you to make the decision that you're going to choose that you're going to choose to trust yourself. That one comes more in line with trusting yourself. Yeah. The next card that you get is talking about nurturing, and this is, they want you to notice the image with this. Look at all these angels around this little baby in the center. That is you in the center. This is coming from the archangels, and when I was shuffling these cards, just 20, 10, 15, just mountains of cards were jumping out at a time, over and over. So they want you to know there are many, many angels with you right now. It feels like it's really important for Pisces to learn to trust themselves. It does really feel more like it's about trusting yourself. It's that self-doubt. It feels bigger than anything. Even if there's been betrayal from other people and, you know, traumatic situations, it feels much more like just this underlying self-doubt around your abilities, your capabilities, not abilities. Pisces, you feel really strong in your abilities, but it's what you're capable of doing. Trusting life and trusting that life will support you, those kinds of things. And so you have so many angels with you right now. Many, many angels are with you right now, nurturing you. Let's see what this says. Also, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both are important right now. So nurturing yourself, and so they're inviting you to nurture other children. Maybe you have some friends who have children. Nurturing children as an extension of nurturing yourself, and it sort of happens simultaneously. So nurturing your inner child, but they also really want to point out this image that there are many, many angels loving you and nurturing you. I love that picture. You're also getting, Raziel is saying that your clairvoyance is increasing even more. He's helping you to see your inner, let's see what it says. Okay. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken more fully so you can clearly see that God loves you. Okay, so this talking about trusting life. So your clairvoyance is increasing so that you have a higher capacity for trusting that life is on your side, that life is supporting you. So as your clairvoyance gets awakened, notice more knowingness that you have. Also notice images that you get in your inner vision, your third eye. Spirit's with you and helping you to understand that life is on your side. You can trust life. Choose that. Choose the peace in knowing that life is on your side. It's like Pisces know this intellectually, but they're really wanting you to feel this as a fundamental truth. That's what they're saying. One way to know this that helps to really know this on a cellular level. It's, yeah, I hear some of you just going, yeah, I trust. Some of you saying, yeah, no, I don't trust at all. Others of you knowing that you can, but you don't. Like from programming or something, and it's confusing to you. It feels like some of you are just like, yeah, I know I can trust life, but I just don't, and I don't know what. I just can't seem to get past something, right? And so the next card is talking about teaching and learning. Learning and teaching. And what this is saying is that as a teacher myself, I taught algebra for years, and as a teacher I understand that learning something is sort of goes in one side of the brain. When we learn new information, it goes in one side of the brain. When we take that information and teach it to others, it engages the other side of the brain, thereby involving the whole brain with that information. And so you learn when you teach as well. It solidifies it in your whole brain. When you take what you've learned and you turn around and teach it to someone else. And so this teaching and learning is what they're saying with this message here. To learn new things, and when you learn something new, turn around and teach it to someone else. This will help also to solidify sort of your trust in life. It's interesting, it's coming up, this one's coming back. This one's wanting to come back in. There's something about learning and then teaching, and it feels like it could involve sort of life skills, but really whatever you sort of learn, whatever you learn, it could be anything. It could be anything at all. It doesn't have to be just life skills. It could be anything at all that you've learned, you can teach. And so they're inviting you to do that. Even if you don't become, sort of the classical, classic teacher in quotes, everyone is a teacher in a way. When you share what you've learned, you're a teacher. So whatever you've learned, turn around and share it. They're saying you can write about it, you could keep a journal, pretend like you're writing to, you could be teaching anyone at all. And so Gabriel is coming in offering to help you with some creative writing. So it might be that you want to teach by writing a book. You might want to write articles in a journal. If writing is your thing. Writing, they're saying writing by hand, with pen to paper, through your hand. There's something about that. There's something about that, you guys. From typing on a laptop or a computer, there's something very different about, you know, pen to paper and the information coming through your hand. And now he wants to come back. It's like information, some things will be coming as you channel in your writing, in addition to as you are sort of deliberately writing out in a way of teaching what you've learned. Teaching what you've learned by writing it by hand. And Gabriel is also going to help you. Gabriel and Raziel will be channeling as well. Some of the stuff that comes through your hand will help humanity as a whole, as well as yourself. We also get Mother Teresa saying, take action. Take action on this. Now this is coming right after creative writing. It's like, do this, you know, do the writing throughout February, you know, keeping a journal maybe. What did you learn in a day? Like at the end of every day, just kind of jotting down, keeping a journal, writing out, you know, what you learned that day. That's another element of it that they're inviting you to do. So Mother Teresa is saying, take action. As an activist, take action on teaching and learning. That's what she's saying. And then we're also getting this move your body, moving the energy, this writing through your hand, see? Okay, so the hand image is coming back. It's like movement. Now this is her whole body. What it's saying is that by writing what you'd like to teach based on what you've learned, that the energy coming through your hand creates movement almost on a cellular level, because it's energy. The energy will be moving through your entire body as you write. As you teach through writing what you've learned, either it could be from childhood experiences, it could be from situations that caused some mistrust, it could be from situations that caused self-doubt, right? What is this trust about? Maybe for some of you, you feel pretty good about this. Maybe for some of you, you do trust. And the message for you might be, write about it, teach about it. Teach others how to learn to trust when maybe they had a childhood causing so much self-doubt. If you have overcome this, teach about it, you know? Share your wisdom. Teach about what you've learned. So for some of you, it feels like trust is the basis of the content of your creative writing to help others with trust. Trust is important. It's a really big deal. You know, trusting life, it's a really big deal. Trusting yourself, without trusting yourself, it would be really hard to take action, wouldn't it? It'd be really hard to take action for fear that you might get it wrong, or that you might mess up, or somebody might get hurt, including yourself, but that somebody else even might get hurt. Could be a painful experience for us, for our Pisces. So learning to trust, nurturing yourself through it, making the deliberate choice to choose peace, and allow yourself, if you're one who struggles with trust, allow yourself some creative freehand writing to see what comes through, messages from Spirit that might help, and taking action to do that, to move the energy up and out from whatever may have caused mistrust. And for those of you who have mastered trust, write about it and share what you've learned with the rest of humanity. Okay, great reading, Pisces. Short reading for a short month, but we are going to continue the conversation over on Vimeo. Hopefully you'll join us there. The link is down below. This is where we bring in some more deities to offer I invited confirmation, clarification, or just any other messages that they'd like to share with you for February. And then we also have an animal totem for you for the month of February over in the extended reading. I love you guys. Big hug to you. Take really good care of yourselves. Till next time, and we'll talk to you soon.